those are the kids, teens,
We
and
back.
young adults we are looking for today.
We back.
Now, if you are here for modeling today,
I'm excited.
and I'm talking about high fashion modeling, these are guys who are
finding
interested
something
in
over
walking
here,
a
man.
runway for companies like
That's why this is
Gucci,
home base.
Armani, Prada, Pierre
planning on keeping
Cardin,
it.
Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Chanel, whoever. There are obviously certain requirements. Now, we do work with agencies at IPOP like Elite, Ford, Wilhelmina, IMG, LA Models, and so on and so forth. Here are their requirements. Girls, you have to be, no exception, between the ages of 13, 14 to maximum 23. After that, you've aged out unless you're already famous. Minimum height requirement for the girls, we'd like a 5'9", pant size, dress size, anywhere between a 00 to a 4. For the guys, it's a little more lenient. You want to be between the ages of 14, 15 to 24, 25. Minimum height is 5'11". You have to be lean, not bulky. You have to have a six-pack, and gentlemen, not the kind that's in the fridge. So those are the requirements for high fashion. Now, most of us don't fit those requirements. That's okay. You can still do what we call print modeling. You can do catalogs. Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Sears, Kmart, Target, Abercrombie. You could be the new Maybelline girl, the new Hollister guy. There's a lot of options out there for you, as well as commercials and sitcoms, soap operas, movies, even Broadway. But that all comes along with a price, guys, and that is the price of education. So this is for my parents and my kids under the age of 19. Parents, I know there's a lot of misinformation out there. I have a lot of parents that get extremely concerned. I have a lot of parents that have come to me and said things like this. My uncle's brother's sister's best friend's daughter is doing this, and they told me that you're going to take our kids away from us. So we're just not going to do this. Our kid's going to start failing in school. You're going to pull our kid out of school in the middle of the day to go out on an audition. So parents, I want to assure you, there's no such thing. That is 1,000,000% inaccurate. First off, last time I checked with the office, we were not social services. We cannot take your kids away from you. Parents, your kids by law cannot be removed from school in the middle of the day to go out on an audition. Auditions are always after school, in the evening, or on weekends, never during school hours. Kids, I know a lot of you think you're going to get discovered overnight. You're going to get discovered in an elevator, on Instagram. You're going to get rich and famous, and you're going to get to quit school. How many kids want to get rich and famous and quit school right now? Hands up. And that's not going to happen either. So no matter where you live in the world, it doesn't matter if you're in the UK, if you're in Dubai, if you're in Belgium, in France, in Canada, in India, in the US, the laws are extremely similar. If your minor child or 18 still in high school want to be on TV, by law, they will need to obtain what is called an entertainment work permit. So parents, that's a piece of paper. You can download it. It's free. It's renewable every 6 months till your child turns 18. That piece of paper has to be stamped, sealed, signed, and approved by your schools and the labor board. Without that piece of paper, there is no TV. The only way that piece of paper will be approved is on one condition, that your child is currently maintaining a minimum of a C average in school, which equates to about 75%, which equates to 3s and 4s. So if you are not maintaining a C average in school today, do not waste our time. School comes first. It is a #1 requirement. You don't have the grades, you do not get to do this. One of our first questions today will be, how are your grades in school? I don't know is not an option for an answer. We all know. Don't tell us today that you're a straight A student, an honor roll student if you're not. Because if we do decide to work with you, maybe even as early as tonight, you will be providing us with copies of your last report cards, honor roll certificates, and if need be, because we know those can be altered, unfortunately, parents, you and I together, and I repeat together, with your permission, we will contact the schools to verify the grades. Guys, education comes first. School comes first. If the grades aren't there, this is not going to be a possibility. So I want to make sure that all of us are extremely clear here, that there is absolutely no misunderstanding. Everyone got that? So if you have failing grades, you obviously know this is the end of the road here. All right, well, personally, I love this law. I've used it for years against my daughter. It's worked amazingly well. So, all right, moving on. We're almost on the tail end of this, guys. I'm going to ask you to just bear with me now.
And it's going to stay like that.
Adults, I need you to just really focus. We're going to talk about what's going to happen now and what will probably happen either tonight or tomorrow. So everybody with me?
Right now.
All right.
I don't care how hot it is.
A few weeks ago, I did a little piece of research, and I have to bring this up because it kind of shocked me. And this piece of research, this scientific research, tells me that only 20% of you here in this Zoom room today are going to retain anything that I've said. 20%. So that means that 80% of you here today is going in one ear, out the other, and you won't even remember my name.
It's Halloween green
That's really scary, guys.
Y'all got the bones, the white chocolate, then y'all got the white chocolate that I got. Y'all got the pumpkin pie. Y'all got the Japanese flavors with the Japanese writing on them.
Understand the exact same thing.
What I'm saying, people that own products is doing that lately. And they got foreign. Of course, they gotta have that on there because they gotta understand that language right then and get that exchange. That's fine. But to have it out here, that's, you know what I'm saying? Some will say that's flexing.
Some of you will meet with me. Some of you will meet with Jeanette.
You got something for
Some of you will meet with Chris.
I got something from where I'm from.
You are going
because
to see
America, the way it moves and the way the workforce moves, we got every resource available to us.
Breakout room number 2,
except
for example.
Things.
Make sure
but
you
everything
click
that's
join,
present in the world is available to you.
You're going to stay stuck right where you are.
No,
in the
you gotta wake
room,
up.
You're not going to get to meet
or stay up.
So once prompted, click
you gotta get to it. No, identify it.
People are already doing this.
You gotta get to it.
So
get it.
We haven't done it
Money
yet.
probably gonna get you there
I'll tell you when
to
we
get
do it.
Because that's what people in exchange and
when
we barter and trade still, barter and sell.
Now, once you have joined your new breakout room, parents and young adults, remember what I said earlier? Have your cell phones handy. You are going to be filling out an application. So parents, you will be filling out your child's application. And adults, you're going to be filling out your own applications. So guys, please listen up to make sure there is no confusion. We will give you a website to go to. Listen carefully. You will type out the web address we give you in the address bar of your device. So again, you will type out the web address we give you in the address bar of your device. The address bar of your device is usually all the way on the top or all the way at the bottom, okay? Once you have typed out the web address we give you in the address bar of your device, the first thing that will pop up is your application. It is going to ask you for an access code, and once you meet with your individual talent directors, they will give you your access code. You'll type it in, and it will allow you to fill out the application. Now, phone number. Parents, please don't give us your 5-year-old cell phone number. We can't speak to a 5-year-old. Must be the number of the parent that is here today. Do not put a landline. Nobody does that. Must be a cell phone number. If you do not live in the US or Canada, please make sure to put a number that is connected to your WhatsApp. If you do not have WhatsApp, this would be a fabulous time to download it. When you get to the part that says advisor, parents, young adults, you're going to click on the little drop arrow. It's going to give you 4 options: Gloria, Chris, Ryan, and Jeanette. If you're meeting with me, obviously don't click on Jeanette. My name is Gloria.